Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
Good morning. My name's Naya Worthy,
And my name is Janelle Hill.
and we'd like to welcome you guys to the 2025 Black History Month Celebration Convocation. And we're going to move on now to libations.
We now pour libations to honor our ancestors.
For those of you who may not be familiar with this practice, libation is giving honor, reverence, respect, and recognition to the ancestors whose shoulders we stand on and the elders whose shadows we walk in. An African proverb tells us that people who lack the knowledge of their past are like a tree without roots. So, in the spirit of knowledge and remembrance, we pour this libation.
We pour libation to honor the past so that we may learn from it. We use water because water has no enemies. We use water to freshen the road our ancestors traveled to be here with us today. We use water as a symbol of the continuity of life, to purify and to nourish our souls. If these words resonate with you, then let us together say Ashe.
We pour libation to our elders, whose wisdom we seek in all endeavors. Let us say, Ashe.
We pour libation for Reverend Benjamin Brown, Reverend Samuel Green Sr., Reverend Elijah Grissom, Reverend James Harper, and Reverend James Peck, the founders of Morgan State University, who enacted their shared vision of training and educating free and newly freed Black people, and recruited others to join them in manifesting this great vision. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe. For the presidents who have proudly stood at the helm and guided this university through each challenge and each triumph for the past 158 years, let us say Ashe.
For the faculty who have tirelessly stood in front of classrooms and on computer screens and taught, inspired, coached, and comforted innumerable students, let us say Ashe.
Ashe. For the staff who have diligently worked in front of and behind the scenes to support the vision of this university, let us say Ashe.
For the students from locales near and far who have sought to realize their hopes and dreams of a brighter future through the attainment of a college degree at this university, let us say Ashe.
Ashe. For the late David Harvey, who in 1991 co created the Harvey African American flag with his wife, Tanya Harvey Clark, a flag which stands as a cultural symbol that which we are rededicating today, thereby reaffirming the positive aspects of the Black community. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe. We pour libation to the actor Ira Aldridge, who understood what it meant to struggle and fight for artistic, civil, and human rights. Let us say Ashe.
At this time, we will now call out names of those who have gone before us. Anybody? Ashe. 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 Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, and may peace and blessings be upon us all.
All right. Thanks, Jordan. Okay. Theodore Morgan is proud to kick off Morgan State University's weekly African American History Month convocation. Each African American flag convocation resonates deeply with the core principles embodied by the Harvey African American flag, an emblem of pride and unity that has graced the MSU campus and various locations throughout the United States since its inception in November 1991, thanks to the visionary efforts of alumni Tanya Harvey Clark and the late David Harvey.
The significance of this event goes beyond mere celebration. It calls upon our community to renew their commitment to the ideals represented by the flag, a beacon of hope encapsulated in the powerful motto, Black Stars Can Shine Too. This year, we spotlight the remarkable life and achievements of Ira Aldridge, a trailblazing Black tragedian whose contributions to theater and racial equality continue to inspire generations.
And we will now be welcoming to the stage Miss Chloe Harvey and Miss Kayla Harvey, the daughters of Tanya Harvey Clark and David Clark, the original founders of the African American flag.
Good morning, everybody. Morning and happy Black History Month. Thank you for having us here again for the third annual African American Flag Rededication Ceremony. We are so excited to be here with you all this morning, and we're so happy that we have our grandmother here, Dolores Harvey, to celebrate with us. It is always such an honor to be in the place that filled our parents with the inspiration and the motivation to create the African American flag and to leave their mark on Black history. Our parents were visionaries. They believed that Black stars can shine too, no matter the circumstances, no matter who you are or where you come from. They believed that there was something within all of us that would ultimately lead to the collective well being of our community. So they created this flag when they were right out of Morgan State University. They were literally just like some of you. They were trying to figure out what they were going to do after college. They were trying to figure out what their job would be. And this idea came to them after visiting a banquet for Omega Psi Phi. And they came up with the idea to create the African American flag to go with the vocal, to be the focal point for the Black national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. Now, can you believe that we are standing in a moment that they imagined over 30 years ago? And I believe that's the power of our ideas. Our ideas can take us to places that we never even imagined they would lead. They can literally shift your reality and bring you to a whole new one in just a moment if you're brave enough to follow where your ideas lead you. The thing that you are meant to do in this life might not even exist yet. You might be the one to invent it, or maybe you haven't even found it yet, or maybe you weren't put in the position to receive it yet. But know this: when that moment comes, when inspiration arrives, it will lead you to where you're meant to be. And it is up to you to have the courage to see it through. After our father passed away in 2002, it was difficult for our mother to run the flag business on her own, and which is which is a contributing factor to why many people might not have heard of the African American flag before today. But when an opportunity to delve into the history of the African American flag presented itself to us in college, we ended up writing a play together entitled 2002 that led to the destined revival of the African American flag.
We have prepared an excerpt of 2002 for you this morning that will take you back to the magical night in November of 1991 when our parents created the African American flag and they acted on that idea that they had at that banquet. We hope that this seed encourages you to align yourself with the stars that you're reaching for, just like our parents did.
And please remember, no matter where you are in life or what you decide to do or how late you start or how early you finish, we believe in you and you got this. And please, please remember that Black stars can most definitely shine too.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
All right, Tony, where the paper at? We got to start writing this stuff down.
All right, hold on. I gotta let my dogs breathe.
Smell like they ain't breathing 5 days.
Shut up, boy.
I'm playing. Why we ain't got no pencils? Tanya, where the pencils at?
I would have to look for them, just like you would have to look for them.
And I hate it when you say that.
I know. Bottom drawer, I think. But I don't know, because I would have to look for them. Just
Found
like
them. All right, come on. Where all that fancy paper you got?
I'll get it. Hold on. Let me change real quick.
Damn, you slow as a mug.
Your mama!
Yours. I just can't wait to get started. I got a whole lot of ideas.
Me too. What are you thinking?
You know, I think we should make it purple.
Of course.
You know, I'm always represent the bros, but it's also a regal color.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Because our people used to be kings and queens.
That's right. So maybe it can have a purple base to really honor our regal ancestry.
Okay. But it should also have red, white, and blue for our history in America.
Yeah, and let's add green and black so it's African and American.
Okay, I like that. That's nice. I think we're really onto something, Tanya. Something big. I can feel it. Next year at the Omega Sci-Fi Banquet, they're going to be up there like, let us all rise for the singing of the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. And everybody's going to be turning their attention to the African American flag.
I know, it's so exciting.
Right? We finally going to have something to look at. Something that represents us, our family, our culture, our community. Come on, Tanya. What are you doing in there? You need some help? Do you?
I thought you were so excited to start writing things down.
Just trying to move things along.
Ready? If you are.
Let's do it.
I know you're going to pick up them clothes first.
Come on, Tanya.
It won't take you all your life. Shoot, where are my smelly markers at? Found them. Now, are we sure that this doesn't already exist?
If there was already a flag that goes with lift every voice and sing, don't you think we would have been singing it tonight?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Come on, Tanya. We're on to something here. This flag is going to celebrate how far we've come and how we as African Americans have been preserving through time. Oh, look at that. Preserving through time. Yeah, through slavery, through Jim Crow, all of it. And in spite of that, we've still accomplished amazing things. And we're going to continue to because we were born to be resilient. That's just who we are.
Dang! Okay, I'm ready.
So what should it look like?
While you were over there preaching, I was thinking of all the colors we want to use, and I was imagining stripes.
Okay. What kind of stripes?
I was imagining stripes going both ways.
How you going to do that?
I think it's going to be pretty simple.
Okay. Ooh, you know what I think?
What?
A big old star in the middle.
Okay, why?
The American flag got stars.
Okay, so like one big white star.
Hell no. One big black star.
Okay.
Because black stars can shine too. Oh, yeah, that's deep. Yeah, that's deep. Shoot, let me write some of this stuff down.
All right. Look.
Okay.
Well, it's just a first draft.
Okay, but we're gonna have to fix that star in the middle.
What's wrong with my star?
It's plain. This star gotta be special. You feel me? Because black people don't do nothing plain.
So what should it look like then?
Let's add some extra points to it. We gotta make this thing stand out. You know, yeah, you're the one who should really be doing this. I don't know how to draw.
Okay. How many points do you want, David?
I don't know. Like 8?
8?
I don't know.
Ooh, maybe it can spell something like African.
Africans. Yeah, that'll work.
Let's turn it into an acronym. I love doing those with the kids at school.
Yeah, like one of them acrostic poems.
Yeah, if this flag is going to represent African Americans, it's going to have some strong symbolism. So each letter in the acronym can stand for something, just like with the colors.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. Let me write some of this stuff down. So, how are you gonna make the star 8 points?
I think it's just 2 squares, one going this way and one going that way.
All right, Polytech, I'm gonna let you do your thing.
See, I knew them engineering classes was going to come in handy.
All right, check this out. A stands for, well, I don't know what A stands for yet, but F just came to me. Family.
Okay, that's good.
And I don't know what R stands for yet, but I can stand for individuality, right? Because there's no one way to be black. And C can be for community, like bringing us all together.
Ooh, okay. What's next?
That's all I got.
Okay, how about aspirations for A? Black people gotta dream big.
I like that. Aspirations, family.
Come back to it.
Okay. Individuality, community, nobility for N.
I love that.
You know what my first idea was for N?
For N? Ah, David! You're so stupid.
Okay, check it out. Aspirations, family, righteousness.
I like that.
Okay. What's next? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, individuality, community. Damn it, Tanya. There's another A.
You ain't think of 2 A's?
Nah, I was doing one letter at a time. We were really on a roll, huh?
How about ability? We can do anything we put our minds to.
Yep. That's it. Man, this is coming together nicely. Okay, so aspirations, family, righteousness, individuality, community, ability,
Nobility.
nobility, and scholarship.
Scholarship!
Yes,
That's
what I'm saying.
perfect!
Yes. Say it. How you coming with the design? That's beautiful, Tanya.
Thank you. I thought the stars should actually be shining, because black stars can shine too.
See, it's catchy, right? Or maybe those flashes of light can mean something too. Like what radiates off us as African Americans, Love, knowledge,
Perseverance.
spirituality.
Yeah.
Color those in yellow.
Okay. I think we got it.
Yeah. I think this is it.
This could actually turn out to be something, Dave. Can you imagine it? I can already see it. Flying around at schools and HBCUs all over the country.
I know. I can see it everywhere. Businesses, churches, and everything that's black owned. Tanya, this is really going to be the flag of our people. Yo, we're the only group of people that don't have a flag.
You're right. We really deserve this. We're the only group of people who don't know exactly where we came from.
Yo, this is so much deeper than just a vocal point for our anthem. I mean, this really represents who we are, who we should strive to be.
How the world needs to see us.
We really got to make this happen, Tanya. We owe it to ourselves. We owe it to the community.
Okay, So, what do we do next?
We got to get it out there. We got to spread the word.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you once again, Chloe and Kayla, and thank you to Alicia and Jordan for their scene. And now for our Black Stars Can Shine Too spotlight, a scene from Curtain Call, Mr. Aldrich, Sir, by Ozzie Davis.
Call for Ira Aldridge. Call for Ira Aldridge.
I'm sorry. I can't find your Mr. Ira Aldridge anywhere.
Did you look in the Encyclopedia Britannica?
I did.
Did you seek him out in the Dictionary of American Biography?
I did.
Did you look in the who's of theater?
I looked in all those places and in more. Besides, I have found no hide nor hair of your Mr. Ira Aldridge. And as for a record of who he was and what he did, all I know is I can't find it in the standard reference of work in our times. Ira Aldridge never existed.
But you are wrong. I am Ira Aldridge, and I did exist.
He lived, was born, was black, learned, loved, worked, suffered, and died.
Ira Aldridge acted in more different countries than any other actor in the world before or since.
Ira Aldridge received more honors from monarchs, princes, and head of states than any other actor in the world.
Not only was he the first Negro ever to play Othello, but also to play Lear and Macbeth. Yes, and even Hamlet.
When he played Shylock in the Ukraine, the entire Jewish community, led by the rabbi, came out to thank him for the understanding and sympathy he brought to the part.
I see, sir. We make no headway with your memory. Let me repeat it then. I am Ira Aldridge, black tragedian.
Called by some the greatest Shakespearean actor America ever produced.
Born in America, in New York, year of our Lord, 1807.
And yet, America, his home, the land which until his death in Poland, he loved with all his heart.
America has no memory of him.
Don't you remember? Oh, my country, America. Don't you recall? Oh, this land of mine. What it was like to be born a Negro in 1807.
Oh, I thank God my son was not born a slave.
And to that I say, amen. Whatever the heavy burden it is to be black, our son at least is free.
He's a lot like you, Daniel, especially when he howls.
He knows I want somebody to step into my pulpit when I am gone. I'll raise him up in the tabernacle of the Most High and dedicate his life unto the Lord. And I hope his congregation will see fit to feed him much more amply than they fed me at Zion Church.
But my brother Joshua and I were never the churchgoers that my father wanted us to be. The world was too full of exciting things, and we wanted a taste of them all. For instance, one day we met a Mr. Brown who had been a steward on a ship out of Liverpool, but has since retired and set up what he called the African Grove Theater. And one night, he let me and Joshua in for nothing. And I was beside myself. Look, Joshua, look!
Pop, come on, Ira. Pa will kill us if we're not home. My church let out.
And had not my brother dragged me away almost bodily, I might have spent the night. My life was never to be the same. I had met the theater and had fallen in love forever. The more I saw, the more I heard, the more of my own desire to act race, like a flame out of control. Within me, I had joined an amateur all-Negro theater group and finally got to appear on stage as Rolla in Sheridan's Pizarro. I did many other parts, large and small, but it was when we came to Shakespeare that I was in my glory. I remember on stage during Romeo to the prettiest Juliet, white or black, that I had ever played with.
Romeo,
My dear,
at what o'clock tomorrow shall I sing to thee?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I've forgotten why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember.
'Tis almost morning. I should have thee gone, and yet further than a wanting bird who let it up a little from her hand, and with a silk thread plucked it back again, so lovingly jealous of its liberty.
I would. I thy bird.
Hey, you up there. Blackie, get off that stage.
Hence, I will. Hence,
I said get off that stage.
Get off that stage!
One by one, the little Negro theaters in which we had played and found pleasure, so painfully built, so dearly bought, so tenderly cared for, were closed up or torn down by hoodlums who found in our black faces offenses enough to vent their hatred upon. In England, that will not matter. Mother, father, trust me, and you will see. In England, being black does not matter. In England, it's only talent. Only talent. Wait, you'll see. Mr. Brown said in England, color doesn't matter.
Listen to me, son. There is no place on this earth where color does not matter. Your Mr. Brown notwithstanding. But if you must go, go.
Mother, will you give me your blessing?
Of course I will, son. Go in God's name.
And so, in the year of 1825, at the age of 18, I landed in London. And before the year was out, I gave my first public performance at the Royal Covert Theatre.
Later to be known as the Royal Victoria.
And to us today, Old Vic.
For several years thereafter, he toured the provinces, working.
For next to nothing in pay.
Watching.
And waiting.
For the golden opportunity that would carry me back to London where I could make a name for myself. Not only as an actor, but as a Negro.
In 1828, he so impressed audiences and colleagues in the town of Coventry, England, that he became the manager of a theater there.
In 1833, his big professional break came on a major London stage. The legendary British actor Edmund Kean had collapsed while playing the role of Shakespeare's Othello in one of the city's most prestigious theaters, the Theatre Royal Covent Garden. The theater manager, Pierre Laporte, a Frenchman who was known for introducing England audiences to some of the world's top musicians, actors, engaged Aldred and to replace Kean in Othello and to perform leading roles in other popular plays.
No prominent theater in London had ever cast a man of color in a leading role prior to this. Shakespeare's tragic Moor had always been played by white actors in blackface makeup.
Aldrich broke the color barrier in London amid the swirl of tensions on stage and off, As the 1833 performance occurred against a backdrop of the government and citizens debating the abolition of slavery in Britain's colonies, after two performances, the theater closed the play and dismissed Aldrich.
Aldrich persisted in his profession, and in time made headlines across the continent.
He toured Ireland, Scotland, Russia, Poland, and other countries.
He performed for royalty and received awards for them.
His repertoire included Shakespeare's great leading roles, Othello, Macbeth, Lear, and Shylock.
He was also known for making a direct address advocating the abolition of slavery in the British colonies on the final night of some of his engagements.
A German newspaper reported that Aldrich donated money to American abolitionist causes, once helping to buy the freedom of a family from Baltimore.
Aldrich died in Poland while on tour in 1867, although he had begun planning a theatrical tour to America following the end of the Civil War and abolition of slavery in the United States. He never got to return to his native country.
Despite his prominence 150 years ago, Aldrich has largely been a hidden figure of American theater history.
Several African American playwrights, directors, and actors have presented homages to him over the year, including Ossie Davis, Charles Dutton, and Ted Lange. The 2012 play Red Velvet by Lolita Chakrabarti, a British actress of Indian descent, has helped revive interest in Aldrich's career.
In 2017, institutions in England and Poland commemorated the 150th anniversary of Aldrich's death. And officials of Coventry, England, installed a marker on the site of the theater he directed there. He is also the only African American actor to have a memorial plaque in his name installed in the Shakespeare Memorial Theater at Stamford-upon-Avon. African American leaders, including W.E.B. Du Bois, helped raise funds for it in African American and Caribbean communities. Thank you all for enlightening me about this shining black star. I will continue to educate others about him so that Mr. Ira Aldrich is never forgotten. Mr. Ira Aldrich, bravo.
Give another round of applause to our formers. Okay. And now we're going to move on to the charge. Okay. We're going to light the candle as a symbol of the lightness and the darkness of African American history.
And now, if everyone can please stand as we rededicate the Harvey African American flag. If you all can repeat after me. We rededicate ourselves to the principles of perseverance, love, knowledge, and spirituality. Okay. We acknowledge and honor our regal history, the richness of our African roots, our impact and importance in America, and our ancestors.
We acknowledge and honor our regal history, the richness of our African American and our ancestors.
We pledge to value and strengthen our community and our collective family.
We pledge to value and strengthen our community and our collective family.
We pledge to shine.
We pledge to shine.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right, we wanted to thank you guys for coming out to the convocation, and we wish you a great rest of your day, and stay safe on the roads and stay warm.
Thank you.